Hey, shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, as always, I like to start out giving honor, glory, and praise and worship to our power. YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, HAQADASH. Divine is to our apostle, Elder Bishop, great millstone, we will teach you on sound doctrine, strong shalom to the hopeful elect. Alright, it's your brother Kadash, representing GMS, branch here, the Lord willing, bring out edifying lesson through the spirit of power, YAHAWASHI. And it says the White House fact sheet DJ Trump takes action to win the 6G race. Alright. And that's all of it. Take action to win the 6G race. And I was just reading through this article, and they're pushing the 6G. I saw this pop on my notifications earlier. It says securing the spectrum America needs. Today, DJ Trump signed a presidential memorandum to ensure America's leadership in 6G development. It says the memorandum, I can never say that, directs immediate planning. It says immediate planning. So these devils is trying to speed this up, right? Matter of fact, let me get that real quick. Therefore, Revelations 12:12, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. This is why this is saying this. Who's the devil? Esau, Edom. Okay? Why is his time short? Because Yahawashi is on his way to get back, one, to destroy the wicked. And tell you that 1 Corinthians 15, that all enemies should tell you that the last enemy to be conquered is death. She's going to be put under the feet of Yahawashi, right? It talks about how speedily the Lord, the scriptures, many scriptures talk about how fast the Lord is coming, how fast the judgment is going to be, right? The Lord shortening the days, all right? So the Lord is speeding up things, which makes this devil have to speed up as well, right? So that's why I said it directs immediate planning. The devil know if he have a short time, so he's going to come down with wrath. Okay. It says directs immediate planning to relocate federal systems currently using and whatever, band of spectrum so it can be cleared for full power commercial 6G use. It's no coincidence that you just had a blackout a couple days ago, damn near a week ago, or a couple days ago, dealing with I think it was over there in on the West Coast. You had a blackout, man. And damn, I don't know why it's not coming to my mind right now, but and like we brothers been saying, apostles and elders and bishops and brothers, you know, using so much goddamn juice, the grid not gonna be able to hold it, and it might cause a blackout. And if that happens, it's gonna be a major blackout because, like example for this blackout that just happened, it happened because they say a fire or whatever. But I believe, like some brothers are saying, some others might be saying that is because, you know, like the juices, the shit can't handle all that. The grid can't handle that much power all at one time, and it shut the city down. It shut the grid down. People, cars were standing in one place and so forth. So, you know, or it could be they can make it that could be the reason why the shutdown happens, and then they blame it on the T-era attack, you know. So let's jump down. Winning the 6G race. President Trump is taking decisive action to win the global race for 6G. And 6G networks will provide the foundation to operate cutting-edge technologies. Now watch this. It says 6G networks will provide the fundament of the foundation to operating cutting-edge technologies of the next decade, including AI robotics, implantable technologies, and many other advancements. See? Implantable technologies. What do you think they're talking about? They already got Neuralink. You know what I'm saying? So they're saying that 6G is gonna provide a foundation to operate cutting edge technologies. And the technology is gonna be focused on is the AI, robotics, implantable technologies. That's what the focus is. They're highlighting that something else is coming. Something else implantable is coming, and we already know what that is. You know, it's only a matter of time, right? You also have DJ Trump program called the Genesis. So they're trying to make it seem like this is the beginning of the end, which it is for them. Because Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Right? Their advancement in technology is actually their downfall. All right? It's just highlighting their downfall. That's what the technology is doing. It's not advancing them as a species, as a culture, as culture for culture purposes or anything. He wants this technology to give him immortality, and immortal life, to become immortal by merging his self with the machine. And the people, the goyim, the cattle, the servants, the sheeple, it's the test dummies, the test objects, to see, because Esau he's a mad scientist, he does things in real time. So that he's going to see how people operate with the C-hip in their hand. Like, I just watched The Kingsman not that long ago with Samuel L. Jackson, the first one. That was one of the rawest ones. And he had said at the end, he was like, "What you think I'm stupid enough?" He had that lisp. You think I'm stupid enough to implant one of those things in me? Because Mowgli, what's his name? Kingsley. He had and the dude he was working with, one of his secret agent dudes, he had remember the way that they can stop this dude by blowing all the rich people's heads off, all the politicians, everybody. And then he's like, "What you think I'm dumb enough to plant one of those things in me?" So these niggas, these elites, like, they ain't gonna have that stuff implanted in them. I just believe that. They might, they might, you know what I'm saying? But, why would they plant it inside of them? They don't even know the operative, like how well they know it's gonna cause. The purpose of these C-hips is not for them to be. It's to what is it, to permanently and immortally, if that's a word, trap you forever. And that C-hip keeps you merged or in a covenant with sin forever. And that's what this devil is getting ready to try to push on the earth, man. He's gonna spare. Oh my God! And I'm gonna read this. Now look at this. Delivering American leadership in technological innovation. President Trump is ensuring U.S. dominance in cutting-edge technology, prioritizing innovation and global competitiveness. Now, like I said too, I said that he's using this technology, testing it out on people to eventually, in his mind, to become immortal. All right, but the C-hip in itself is designed to keep you a slave forever. Okay, a digital slave in his new system. Okay, in his new world. It says President DJ has prioritized making America a leader in AI, most recently launching the Genesis mission to supercharge scientific discovery. They're speeding this thing up. He signed an executive order to restore gold standard science as the cornerstone of federal scientific research to ensure unquestioned American scientific and technological global dominance. And that's what he, the big beautiful bill. What is it? The coin, stable coin. His stable coin, he presented it to be one of one, meaning one stable coin equals $1 instead of fucking you go another country or whatever. 10 million Ugandan dollars equals, you know what I'm saying, or I'm gonna say like 20, you know what I'm trying to say, $20 worth here is actually worth $1 million here. So he said it's gonna be one of one, meaning $1, no matter where you go, $1 will equal one stable coin. All right, and I did a video a while ago about Trump talking about the power is basically in starting over. There's no power if the dollar is. There's no power in the dollar. Basically, is what he's saying. As it is, it's power in a new currency, because you have new bidders. Everybody want to be a part of that beginning start. If you one of the first ones to take dibs in the new invention or the new creation, you will be on top as a power. You have a better chance to be at the top versus coming in later. So that's why Trump made that statement. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you see this man pushing this, man. This AI shit is crazy. 6G is in they already got 6G, but they're just about to roll it out into the masses because they've now getting to a position of perfection when it comes to this technology. It's just that the Lord is not going to allow him to fulfill his belly to be able to get all this off on the elect. The elect are not going to take it. You know what I'm saying? So you might have some others that's outside the elect not take it, but they still going to be destroyed. So, and there's no coincidence that Trump said this. He rants about the Epstein Democrats as he threatens Americans to enjoy what may be your last Merry Christmas. He keeps saying things like this. He said he's the last president. He said this was going to be the last elections. Like, you know what I'm saying? And brothers often bring out the information about the book that was written on him, right? We know that it's all connected through the spirit. We believe those things. I believe it to be true. But them books, as that Esau role, he's a priest on the left hand side, so he has to tell you what he's gonna do before he does it. That's in Wisdom of Solomon 12. They have a priesthood. The Canaanites and all these different nations, we have a different priesthood as well, man. They follow order within their societies and their communities, right? The Edomite community, the Canaanite community, just like we do. Because why? They get it from us. They get that structure. That's how you know we got the truth. That's how you know that's the truth. Because in order to do wickedness, you have to know the truth. The truth is what the truth is truth. You see what I'm saying? So they have, in order to be effective, an effective power, it's only, everything is spiritual for it's physical. So in order to actually be effective, they have to do the things that's done on the right hand side, just in wickedness, for it to have an effect. You see if that makes sense? Right, and when you look at a pentagram in order, the only way you can cast a spell is in the Hebrew tongue. It got Hebrew characters around a pentagram with the damn goat head, 6-pointed star. It has Hebrew letters around each point of the star. So the point I'm saying is that's so this devil is getting ready to roll down. That's the point, man. Okay, they doing heavy enchantments. You know, all that, man. Okay. He said he the last president. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what I was getting at, because them books and stuff, talking about the Trump, and they said the last president. It was a book called, I'm going to show you. This is the book right here. 1900, The Last President, is an 1896 dystopian novel by Lingersoll Lockwood that satirizes the political climate of the time. particularly the populist platform has gained modern notoriety for its uncanny parallels to the 2016 election of Donald Trump, featuring populist president protests in New York City and a cabinet member named Pence. Woo. Yeah. The book describes a nation in turmoil after the election of a populist president with social discord and a potential collapse of the republic, and is often discussed alongside lots of children's books about a character named Baron Trump. So, yeah, man, he is the last president. I believe that. He's the cruel Lord in Isaiah, the 19th chapter. You know, so it's no coincidence. And these dudes, these names, it's all an act, bro. It's all smoke and mirrors. It's all a stage. This nigga name is probably not even Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? His name is just probably Trump because, again, like this book I'm pulling out, man. What they said was going to prophesy. Pence, you know what I'm saying? How the whole thing, the argument between the political parties and all these different shits, man. Again, here's the book, Baron Trump. And it says, he travels and adventures of little, it says travels and adventures of little Baron Trump and his wonderful dog, Bulger, and Baron Trump's marvelous underground journey, featuring a wealthy boy named Baron Trump who explores underground worlds. And a third dystopian novel, The Last President, they gained modern notoriety for. Yeah, so, yeah, man. So, this devil getting ready to roll down with great wrath. You know, he's not saying these things for no reason. The 6G race, this is what's getting ready to happen. And he calls of all small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. Let's just see remark. Let's read it. Revelation 13. 16 calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bonds, receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. That's the implantables that 6G will produce. It says the foundation of 6G is being put up, man. You know, this is getting crazy. It says, and you see how this AI is now. Can you imagine in a couple more months, bro? This shit just started really cracking, becoming a popular thing where it's being talked about on a mass scale within the last year and a half, man. It's been here before that. I'm just saying, like, it's been really, really talked about. We've been seeing incredible and all these apps and all these different things, all these videos been coming out. And if you look at it from 2 years ago, 3 years ago, however long ago AI been prominent, you could clearly see the difference. It's like a 2K game. 2K21 is way better. I mean, 2026 is way better than 2025. 2005, the graphic wise, how it's structured. So this devil, as time progresses, the technology gets better. That's why the Lord has to shorten the days and you got to cut the shit off, because who knows, you know, what could this technology do? Because, matter of fact, we do know, because the kingdom of heaven is the only thing that consists of this type of technology and power. And the kingdom of heaven is just power at 1,000 times over, man. Okay? Like Elder Ayathan said, Esau is still trying to catch up and trying to perfect the low-level technology that the Lord has on the earth, which is us. The people, the elements. Here, everything's low-level compared to the heavens. All right? So he's going to cause all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. You know what I'm saying? Having this technology advance at a high level gives you God capabilities, give you God-like power, and that's what's going to happen for us. We're going to be returned as God. We're being returned as gods, and we're going to soon come have that full download in us, the new covenant, man. Right? And what that comes with is what? It comes with power, because the technology is going to be so advanced. It's 1,000 gazillion, it's a trillion light years ahead of any man's technology. You know, because it's infinite technology. It's always been here. So it's ancient technology, you know. So, and that's what we're getting ready to do. We're getting ready to be upgraded. That's what you do with technology. You upgrade technology. The Lord's going to give us those new bodies. So, in that note, verse 17, Revelation 13:17, that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 603 score 6. Right? This is the man of sin. And that's his number. That's his frequency. And it makes sense. Oh, that's the spirit. And it makes sense that he would try to accomplish this on 6G. Because again, here's wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast. What's the number of the beast? 6. Stand 6 feet apart. 6 feet that. 6 this. 6 that. For it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. 666. There you have it. Lord willing is edifying. Just something quick through the spirit. I'd like to give all honor, glory from the praise and worship to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, HAQADASH. Double honor to our apostle, the bishop's great millstone. Peace, I take so for like till next time. Blah 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 blah. Shalom.